Welcome back. Today's commander is Joda the Unifier, and this is probably one of the best commanders that are out there, especially on Arena. So its first ability gives a huge anthem to all legendary creatures, so all legendary creatures you control get +X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control, so they all get boosted based on the amount of legendary creatures you have, and then also whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, you get a cascade for another legendary spell from your deck. So it's a very, very good commander. It is all colors, sadly, so it takes a little bit to get out there, but that's why we're running so much ramp, such as Delighted Halfling, Mox Amber, and all of the other ones that we have scattered around in here. It's a very, very fun deck because you can get a lot of legendary creatures out there very quickly, and a lot of legendary creatures that are huge and just swipe in for game. It's a very, very fun deck, so let's just jump right into the games. Game 1, our hand is not looking the best. We can just mulligan that because the General's Enforcer is just the only card that was going for it. This is a lot of a better hand with the Delighted Halfling. It can give us just a bunch of mana off the bat, and let's see what we're playing against. Ooh, Joda. It's a mirror match. This is going to be interesting because there is a lot of different builds of Joda out there. You can run it in many different routes, so let's see what he plays first. Just a regular old tap land. Fun. We're going to do Delighted Halfling, and we do get the Cultivate, so if we get another land, we can play it. That doesn't enter tapped, which we do not. We get a Beanstalk Giant, woohoo, so I guess we can cultivate more. We're going to play the Rockfall Veil, and he plays an Ornithopter of Paradise. It's fun. So he has a bunch of Mana Rocks and a Shadow Spear. Ew. I hope he doesn't get that on his commander because that's going to deal a lot of damage, and it's going to give him a bunch of life. And giving him his commander Trample is not good. Okay, anyways, we can do our commander next turn, and I guess he's going to play his commander. That's okay. We're going to do our Joda as well. I bet he's going to attach the Shadow Spear to the Joda, and let's see, he kills our own Joda, or exiles it, and he attaches the Shadow Spear. I called it, and we're taking 7. He gains 7 life. Wow, okay, I think we're going to do the Eternal Wanderer, making him sacrifice everything but one of his mana rocks, probably the Ornithopter of Paradise. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to target the Paradise, and he puts his Joda back into his hand, so he doesn't have enough mana unless he gets another mana rock out there, but even then he needs another land, which he does. And Shadow Spear, he's going to kill our Wanderer, which is really sad. Golos is coming out there. We're going to just search for any land because we have a lot of colors that are really good for us, and blue is the only one that we don't have, and the Delighted Halfling just gives us enough mana anyways. I probably could have went for something like the World Tree, but it doesn't matter. Oh, great. Jarun Hazaret. That's so fun. Great. He gets just a lot of advantage off of that and give himself vigilance. So we're going to just take the 5. We're going to go down to 13, which isn't the greatest. Sacred Foundry is going to come out. We're going to pay 2. We're going to do the Joda here. And I guess we'll keep the Golos for next turn. The Ornithopter of Paradise is going to give him a lot of life, I should say. But he also has the Joda and the Jera, so you can attack with the Jera with the Shadow Spear equipped next turn if he wants to. Okay, this isn't going to be super great for us. I think we might have to Blood on the Snow here. We have to destroy everything or we are dead. And we're going to get the Delighted Halfling back. We pass back to him. He doesn't have any Mana Rocks out there. Hopefully he does not get another one, which he does. Oh my goodness. Helena and Elena comes out there on his side. He's swinging for 4-3. And we take a little bit there. That's not the greatest. Joda's coming out. We're going down to 7 life, which is terrible. But we do have a life gain source with the Great Henge in our hand, so we can play that next turn if he doesn't kill our Joda, which he doesn't have anything that he can. Helena is going to come in with a lot if he attacks with it, which he doesn't. We have to block the Paradise Druid with the Joda, so we have to put it back in our hand. Kaya the Inexorable is going to come out here. We're going to get rid of the Helena and Elena, and the Shadow Spear goes back. That is just a really annoying card. Atros is going to come out here. Let's see what he gives us. He gets to separate 2 piles, or 1 pile if he really wants to, and that's just too hard to pass up, and he gave the other pile a land. Wow, that's disappointing for him, I guess. We're going to do Thalia and the Get Rog monster, and we're also going to do Arvad. So we do have a lifelink as well with Arvad, and I guess next turn we could do the Great Henge because we do have a lot of mana to play it and enough mana to play it. We might even have enough mana to hardcast it if we had to, and I think that's the play. I think we're going to go the Great Henge and then maybe Sereth. Yeah, Sereth sounds like a good idea. So we're going to get to 9 life instead of 7, which is good. We do get a draw. We're going to enter tap, and he scoops. Great for us. Game 2. Our hand is looking okay. It's not the greatest, but I will keep it because we have the Cold Steel Heart to give us more mana, and we're going against Finn. That's never a fun deck to play against, especially now with all the Death Touch that just came out and the Toxic cards. This is not going to be fun. Let's hope we can get something out there before he gets his death touch shenanigans, and a lot of our stuff costs a lot of mana and that are really useful out there when they're not dead blocking to death touch monsters. We're going to call blue off of Cold Steel Heart. Here comes the Finn. We get a couple of poison counters. That's not great for us. We're going to do Roiling Regrowth, and we're going to grab a, I don't know, I think we can just grab a, it's kind of weird. A green and a red sound really good because we can get a lot of mana off of it, and we do have the blue with the Cold Steel Heart. So next turn we can do Joda, but I think Slimefoot and Squee is going to be better because we get a couple of blockers out there. We can bring Slimefoot and Squee back. So let's see what's going to happen this game. Swings with 2 Death Touchers, which is not good. I guess, we could block that one and block the other one with the 1/1. We don't get the Slimefoot though, which is sad, so we don't get super graveyard shenanigans, but he gets to Unnatural Restoration, so we're going up to 7. That's not good. I think we might have to pay 2 life, do a Tolly, grab some advantage off of his deck, hope we hit a creature. We do get a Spark Double, which is even better for us. We get a Kogla to our hand, and we get another Tolly. We do get another creature from his, and we do get a Meat Hook Massacre from ours. And he plays a Copper Longlegs. Okay, and he gets a Proliferate. We're up to 8. So if one Death Touch creature attacks in and it hits us, game over. So he swings in for everything, which is a smart move, so we're going to have to block everything that he has. And I think that's what we have to do here, or we're dead and the game's over. So there goes our Tolly. That would have been really funny, hitting him with his own taste of medicine, because it gives itself toxic and poison and all this fun stuff. Infect, I should say. And we do get the Joda back out here into the north for another land. I guess we can just go for plains here. And let's see what he plays. He probably plays Finn again because he has enough mana to play that. Okay, he does not. We're going to do Fabled Passage here, just grabbing another basic land. I guess we can grab a Forest. And a Kai is going to come out here. We're going to grab a Shieldred. Great. Just have more blockers out there. And then Wandering Emperor. I probably could have waited, but there's the Prismatic Bridge. That's really good for us. And we're going to exile it with the Kaya. Wandering Emperor for the 2/2. And let's see what he gets. Is he going to cast Joda? Or not Joda, Finn. And he doesn't. Anyways, Game 3, because that was a victory for us. That was a really close matchup. Probably one more turn with him having Death Touch would have been game over. This hand is looking really good. We're going to play the Sacred Foundry into the Ornithopter Paradise, going against a Liliana, the Last Hope. Woohoo. I do not like this deck. I guess we can go Essica. If he gets his emblem, that's just going to be really annoying for us to deal with, unless we get Shieldred, or not Shieldred, Elish Norn. I mean, Shieldred might work even the other way, just the regular Shieldred the Apocalypse, or a Shieldred would work. Any Shieldred will work at all. Captain Sisay can search for anything, which is really good for us, so I think we can go with Elish Norn here, the original one, the Grand Cenobite, because all of his zombies are 2/2s, and they just get board wiped because of that. So I think we're going to do the Captain Sisay right now, so we can start searching for stuff when we can't attack with anything because our stuff minus, because of the Liliana. He gets a Phyrexian Arena, so just pure advantage for him. He's not going to swing in. I think we're going to do Captain Sisay here, targeting, I think we might just go for the Norn or the Shieldred. I think the Coma is also a really good play as well, so we did go for that. I think next turn we might go for Norn or Shieldred. We do get a land off of Golos, which is really good. Liliana is really annoying. He gets more advantage off of Phyrexian Arena here, and he's taking a little bit because he knows we have the Coma. Let's hope he doesn't kill it immediately when we play it next turn, unless he doesn't have enough mana. Okay, that's good for us. So he might be able to kill it next turn anyways. We're going to Golos here, actually, to see if we can find anything. We don't. I probably could have Comaed there. We're going to cultivate and just do some random lands because we have enough mana anyways. We're going to do Captain Sisay, targeting, I guess, the Norn now. And we're going to discard the land that we have, because we have plenty of it. Arena's going to give him another card. That's really annoying. A Liliana Emblem. Okay. Fantastic. Let's see what he's going to play. He has 4 open mana to play anything that he needs. And that deals with Norn. Okay, so we board wipe everything. I guess we do Captain Sisay, targeting Memorial. I probably could have went for Shieldred as well, but I think Memorial, if he doesn't Imperious Vault next turn, if he doesn't get another land, which he probably has one. I'm not really sure which card I need to discard because there's a lot that I could discard. The Imperious Vault, or just the Vault in general, is going to be very, very annoying for us to deal with. I'm really thinking here because I'm not entirely sure. And we do have the Evasion, so we can get rid of it if we need to, just because he's probably going to board wipe anyways if he has it. And if he doesn't do it, that's going to be kind of concerning. We pass back to him, plays a land, Imperious Vault or Perilous Vault. There goes all of our stuff. Gets a full reset and his own zombies out there. Okay, that's not great for us. I think next turn we do a Croxa just to get some life out there. I think, or Coma might be good as well, so we can block some stuff and he doesn't kill it immediately, so we can start getting a lot of serpents out there unless he makes us sacrifice it. Called it, Children's Edict, woohoo. And we're just going to tap one of the zombies so we take 2 less damage this turn. Next turn we're definitely going to do a Croxa. If not, we might do Nico Bolas instead. And I think that might just be the best play. Actually, no, we're going to kill all of his zombies because that's going to get really annoying. And I think next turn we're going to do a Croxa instead because we can deal with his zombies with lifelink. And we can get some more advantage off of it, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a Croxa here. Explore, we're going to get a Teferi, a Swamp. Actually, we're going to do the Shipwreck Marsh and the Shieldred Whispering one. That's the Shieldred that we wanted. Not the Apocalypse, not the regular Shieldred, the Whispering one. That's great. So we're going to have to make him sacrifice stuff at the beginning of his turn, or every turn, and we get to return something. Every one of our upkeeps, we're going to block one of the zombies, take basically no damage. We gain more life than we took, so we're going to do Shieldred here, then we're going to do Slimefoot and Squee to get another little slime thing out there, a little nice sapperling that we get. We can start returning stuff with that if he kills it. And we do get the Invasion, we get the Marchesa, the new one, that's really fun. And Shieldred, we're making him sacrifice, he's probably just going to sack a token, which he does. More Bad Opportunist allows him to draw another card. So he basically has his Phyrexian Arena out there, and oh boy. Painful Quandary. Fantastic. Kills our Croxa, that's not the best. I think we can Slimefoot or Shieldred it next turn. I wonder why he didn't target it. We're just going to do a Croxa again with our Shieldred. We're going to get some land. We're going to get a nice... We're going to get a lot of things off of that. It's going to be really good. We do get the Elspeth, which is really, really good. And I think we're just going to do a Chroma's Memorial here because he has no flyers except his Malakir backblade that he has that's flying. That's going to be interesting. We're going to discard the Dryad. We're going to play the Great Henge. We're going to swing in for everything because everything has vigilance. We're going to remove all counters from the Malakir. It goes down to 3 life. We gain some back. This is looking actually really good for us. I did not expect to win this game. This is kind of shocking. I guess we can just do that. And let's see what he's going to play. Phyrexian Flesh Quarter, that's not enough, buddy. All of our stuff's huge. Let's see if he swings in with everything. Okay, that's not going to kill us because we have the Attracts to gain us some life, and he scoops. Woohoo. Game 4, our hand is looking pretty good with the Explorer and the Atris. As well as the few lands that we have, they're pretty good. We're going against Croxa. The same dual lands that we have, the Brushland and the Temple Garden, isn't the best. Croxa is going to come out here. I guess we can just discard the Atris because we don't need it immediately, and all of our stuff in our hand is green, so I guess the dual lands kind of helped out. I think we can go with Brushland to take 1 less damage instead of the Temple Garden, and we're going to play the Jetmir's Garden that we get off of the Explorer. And let's see what he's going to do. He's going to do a Frenzied Geist Blaster. That's awesome. Rockvale Vale is going to come out there, and Beanstalk's going to search us a island. I think that's the best play because we don't have any islands out there, and we're going to do a Ringheart Crest just to get some more mana rocks out there so we can do Joda next turn if we need, or another legendary creature if we get it. Croxa is going to come out for him again. Okay, that's not the best. We take some more damage there. We have to discard a card and have some more fun stuff. Joda's coming out. That's going to be a pain for him to deal with, and we do have the Seraph next turn for the legendary drop. Unless he kills it with Infernal Grasp, that's perfectly fine for us because we can cast it again because of the amount of mana that we have. It's going to swing in for 4, going down to 15. That's not super great. We're going to do Joda again. Let's see if he kills it once more. He does with the Bedevil. Great. And he swings in for 3. Woohoo. We're not doing super great. We're going to do, I guess the Relic of Legends, Captain Sisse next, so we can start getting stuff that's going to cause him a little bit of pain, I should say, or hunger, because he's Croxa. Reaper of Night makes us discard both of our cards, so we do not have the Seraph anymore or the Invasion. And we're going to grab the Shieldred because that's going to be super annoying, and we can get everything that we needed back. Woohoo! Shieldred makes him sacrifice his Frenzied Geist Blaster. Let's see if he places Croxa. Temple of Malice is going to come. He gets his Scry, puts it on the top, so he must have something good on the top of his library, which is going to be funny if I can have something that can mill it, which is highly unlikely in this deck. Extinction Event kills our Shieldred. Woohoo. Okay, I guess we do Captain Sisse into something else. I might as well do a track, so we need some more cards in our hand. We're going to grab a Blood on the Snow, a Kaya, a Stormcarved Coast, and a Spark Double. That's pretty good. We're going to play the Stormcarved Coast, and we're going to do the Gwenna Eyes of Gaia, so we can get some more mana out there. And Croxa is looking a little scary, but I don't know if he can cast it yet, but he probably has enough. Underworld Breach. Okay, so he gets everything back. He's probably going to kill our Atraxa and maybe our Sisse. But we do have the Kaya, which is good. It gives us a lot of advantage. We can get back up in life. Extinction Event kills both of our stuff that we have, and he's probably just going to hard kill our Sisse with the Infernal Grasp that he has. Let's see if he plays it, which he does. He takes a couple more damage. Underworld Breach sacrifices itself, and we're going to do the Kaya here because it's our turn now. We have to do Kaya. We have to gain some. We have to make him take some. Liliana's Reaver. Kaya is just going to get rid of that because that's going to give him a bunch of advantage, just giving him a lot of cards and a lot of zombies, or it makes us have less cards, giving him more card advantage over us. Jodah. Fun. We're going to kill it with the Liliana's Reaver that we have, and we're going to block it with the Joda, so we take less damage here. We're going to go down to 11 life. And I think we can do Slimefoot and Squee here. I think that's the best play. And we're going to Spark Double the Slimefoot and Squee so we get even more Saprolings. And we can start getting stuff if he kills it or board wipes, which is a possibility, knowing him with his black cards and him with his black-red. They have quite a bit of board wipes and quite a bit of removal. We're going to double block. We're going to triple block, actually, killing the Jodah again. We do have the Slimefoot and Squee. We're going to grab the... I think Sisse again. We're going to sacrifice the Saproling, bring it back, and he scoops. Game 5. Our hand is looking really nice with the Llanowar Wastes and all of the other lands that we have. We're going against goblins. That's going to be super fun. Let's see how this turns out. Gets an Instigator out there, and we get the perfect answer. Elesh Norn, the original one, or I should say the newest one. It's really, really nice to see it. Hopefully we can get another land to play it, which we do. And let's see. He tries to kill it with a Braid, but it makes him take some damage if he decides to do that. He pays some mana, so I don't know why he just tried to deal damage with it. He swings with a 2/2. He has to pay some more with Elesh Norn. This is going to shut down his deck unless he can kill it, which now it's a 5/7, so it's going to take him a little bit more to kill, especially in his deck, which goblins don't really worry about kill. Raging Goblin's going to come out there. He's going to give Krenko haste. He gets a bunch of goblins, but that doesn't matter because of Elesh Norn. It's going to kill him if he tries to kill me. Gwen is going to come out there. We're going to do a Toski as well. We're going to Joda and do a Mox Amber. That's kind of disappointing. And we're going to do General's Enforcer, giving our Joda indestructible. And all legendary humans we control indestructible. We're not going to swing in because there's no point. He's just going to block with one of the 1/1s that he has. Chump blocking. I don't think he thought that through. Elesh Norn's going to just deal him a bunch of damage. That's going to be really funny. He has no mana. He gets a Krenko. He gets 9 goblins, I guess. He swings in with everything that he has and scoops. Yay! So overall, this is probably one of the best decks I've ever played. Jodah the Unifier is just a fantastic card, and with all the support around it, it's undoubtedly one of the best commanders probably ever printed. It's a fantastic card with the Anthem ability and the Cascade ability. It works perfectly with itself, and being all colors, all the legendary creatures you can run and legendary spells you can run can be in the deck. It's a fantastic commander. You can run it a lot of different ways, and I really enjoyed playing this deck. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much once again for reaching the 400 subscribers, and we are on our way to reach 450. That would be super, super cool if we were able to reach that as well. Thank you.